So welcome to Easy Science TV. I'm sure you can hear me clearly. Thank you very much. Now we are going to be looking at this very topic. So let's look at number basis. Shall be looking at number basis and all the questions under number basis. So we are going to be looking at them one after the other as we prepare for WAEC, as we prepare for JAMB next year and WAEC and NECO this year. So let's gradually look at all the questions on number basis. So these are very popular topics, okay, and we have to deal with it. But if we don't deal with it, the topics will keep being an issue to most students. So this is the question. So welcome to Easy Science TV. I appreciate all of you for always participating in our live streams and videos. So I appreciate it a lot. Now we have a question on number basis and we are going to expand it. Remember what I said initially. So in my previous live stream, so we most of our viewers actually testified that they did so well. So I know that those of you that are watching us, after watching us, you are actually going to do extremely well if you follow the instructions we give in this channel. Now let's proceed without wasting much of our time. So we are going to expand by using this is 1, okay? This is 1 times x. Remember what I said? This will be 1 times x. Then plus, this is 0 times x, okay? 0 times x. And this is 1 times x as well, okay? This is another 1 times x. And this is equals to 5. Now, I know you may want to ask me some questions. Always expand this way first. This is the first step. In case you can hear the sound of rain, okay? Please, I hope it's not obstructing the sound. Okay? If it's not obstructing the sound, let me know in the chat section, okay? Just let me know. I just want to be sure. Now, the reason why I have to omit this one here, the zeros, this second position, because this is 0. Whatever we get at this point, when you multiply it by 0, it's going to give 0. So this point here is meaningless. So neglect this point. That's why we have done it this way. Then don't forget, at this point, at this position here, x will be powered by 0. So which means we are going to have 0 here. Then at this other point here, x will be powered by, this is 0, 1, 2. We are going to have 2 right here. Okay, this is 1. Here it's supposed to be 1. So we are supposed to have 0, 1, and 2. But note that at this point, there is 0, which means that position to us in expansion is meaningless, simply because whatever you multiply by 0 will be 0. So there's no point wasting our time. What we are simply going to do is to work with these ones. So let's proceed. 1 times x squared will give us x squared. Then plus. So 1 times s squared will give us s squared. Then plus 1 times this, okay? 1 times 1. X is raised to the power 0. Whatever we raise to the power of 0, according to the law of indices, is going to be 1. No matter what it is, whether it is symbol, numbers, no matter the magnitude, we are always going to get 0 when it is lifted. When it's lifted to 0 or powered by 0, we'll always get 1. So that is how simple that is. And this equals 5. Then x squared plus 1 times 1 is 1, and this is equals to 5. So we can transfer plus 1 to the right hand side. We will now be left with x squared at the left hand side. So x squared is equals to 5 plus 1, when it is moving the other way, becomes plus 1. This is what it's going to be. Then we can go ahead and subtract. This gives us x squared is equals to 5 minus 1 is 4. Once you are done with this, we go ahead. Let's get the square root, right? Take the square root of both sides. So let's take the square roots of both sides. If you take the square root of both sides, it means we are going to have x. The square root will cancel the square, leaving us with x. Okay? We are going to be left with x. So this will give us x as 2. This is the solution to the question. There is no other thing, okay? No worries, nothing at all. Which means x is equals to 2. That means that this number is a base 2 number. So I hope this is well understood. For those of us that are just joining, I do hope we'll understand what is going on here. So we just started this, and if you are joining us and you have not subscribed, please do well to smash the subscribe button, because a lot is about to be given out. Don't forget, our revision series comes up around August. So we are starting revision. We are starting our lectures and lessons and tutorials towards JAMB and GCE and SAT, as well as every other exams that will come up in the next 6 months to 1 year. So do well to subscribe so that you don't miss our lessons, videos, and shorts. So this is how we are going to begin. Welcome to AZ Science TV. If this is what you love and you want others to have it, why not go ahead and share it? Do well to also like this live stream so that YouTube will keep promoting it to a lot of other persons. Now let's proceed to the next question. It is the same thing. Let's look at what we have right now, right about now. Okay, this is another question. This is another question. Let's look at this question. Very interesting question. So the topic is number basis. Okay, it can involve equations in number basis, and it can come in different forms. All right, in diverse forms. Yes, look at this one. This is 1P03. Yes, 1P03. We are going to look at this particular one. Is 1 0 0. Okay, 1. All right, then it's still in base 2. It's still in base 2. Then this is equals to okay, let's change this. For instance, let's change it to base 10. Let's change this to base 10. What is it going to be? So who can give us the solution to this in base 10? What is it going to be? Remember, we just want to expand it. So if we are expanding, this will be 0, this will be 1, this will be 2, and this will be 3. This is how simple it is, all right? There's nothing to worry about this at all. So this is 1. Remember I said this is 1 times 2 plus another 1 times 2. This is what we are going to have, okay? 1 times 2 and another 1 times 2. No matter how many the zeros are, no matter how much the zeros are, how many are there, it is not important. Just focus on this one and this one. This is 0 and this is 3. Remember that, very important. So at this point, 2 will be carrying 0 when multiplying 1. So that's this point here, which means we are going to fix 1 here. Okay, that's 2 raised by 0. Then at this other point, 2 will be carrying 3 when multiplying 1 here. So which means we are going to have 3. So we are converting from base 2 to base 10 using the expansion method. There are different methods, but this is the expansion method, okay? That's what I'm showing you here. Now, the next phase is for us to simplify or evaluate the numbers. This gives 1 times. This is 2 raised power 3. What is 2 raised power 3? Remember, 2 raised power 3 is equals to 2 times 2 times 2. And the answer to this is 3. 2 times 2 times 2. The answer is what? 8. Do you get it down? This is 8. So, which means you're going to have 8 here. Because 2 is multiplying itself 3 times. So the answer is 8. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2. That's 8. We are going to let this go. Then this is plus 1 times 2 raised by 0. Whatever we raise to the power of 0 will be 1. So we are going to write 1 here. Then go ahead. 1 times 8 is 8. Then plus 1 times 1 is 1. Which means our final answer is 9. And this is in base 10. Always note that this is base 10. This is in base 2, but we are converted it to base 10. Okay? So that is how to solve this kind of problem. All right? Take note of that, please. Now let's look at the next question. This other question. Yes, very interesting question. Very funny as well. So we have to look at this question. Look at this question. Let's evaluate this other one. In this case, we are evaluating like number 1. So we are in number 3 now. In number 3, we have to find x. Find x if we have to find x. Find x if 1011 1011 yes 1011 base 2 plus x7, okay, base 2 plus x base 7 is equals to 25. Is equals to 25. This is what we have. I'm sure we can see everything. Hope the camera captures everything. If you can see, let me know in the comment section or in the chat box. I just want to know. Okay. So I do hope we are all seeing it. Right? If you can see it, yes, we are all seeing what we have on the board. So that is the application. Now what we are going to do is to expand this one, then simplify this and work it out together. So let's begin with this. In this case, we have 1 times 2. Okay, that is 1. Remember, I told us we have 1 times 2 plus. This is 0. We don't need it. Neglect this 0. Neglect this one. Go to this one. The second one, that's 1 times 2. Then plus. The last one here, which is also 1 times 2. You can see it. We have expanded this, right? So here will now be 0 from here. This is 1. So 2 will be having 1. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. So the last one here will now be 3. Then we can add, we can do that of 7, x. This is 7, okay? 7x. Raised by what? Remember, this is 7. Okay, let's do it the way we did this so that you understand better. Because this is going to be x times 7. Just like we have 1 times. So this will be x times 7 raised by 0. And is equals to 25. The 25 is in base 10. Please take note. The 25 is in base 10. So let's put base 10 here. But here, no need for the base 10. So we are going to expand this or evaluate this. 2 raised by 3, we are already aware, is 8. So we are going to write 8 here. Plus 1 times 2. Okay, we have 2 raised by 1 is 1, yeah, is 2 rather. Then this other one is 1 times 1. Remember I told us that whatever we raise to the power of 0 will give us 1, no matter what it is. Then this 7 raised to the power of 0 is 1. That's x times 1 equals 25. Equals 25. That's what this is. Remember, where you have zeros, whatever, if 0 is the power, it will always change to 1. Remember this, these are basic things in binary numbers or binary expansion. So 1 times 8 is simply 8 plus 1 times 2 is also here as 2, then plus 1 times 1 is 1, then plus x times 1 is x, and this is equals to 25. This is equals to what? 25. So we can add up these ones, right? Let's add it up. It's 8 plus 2, that is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10, and plus 1, that is 11. That is 11. Sorry for the noise, please. This 11 plus x is equals to 25. Okay, when you add up everything here, it's 11, then this is 25. Then we can simply shift or take 11 to the other side. If we do that, we are going to have our x left here at the left hand side. Then at the right hand side, we have 25 minus 11. Then x is simply going to be 25 minus 11. Just reduce each of them by 1. This is 2, becomes 1. This is 5, becomes 4. So that is 14. That is what it means. Okay, that's 14. So x is 14. And remember, we have it in base 7. But that's not the issue here. The fact is that x is 14. That is exactly what the answer is. I do hope you are getting value in this video. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button if you haven't. Okay, because with that, the channel will keep growing. Thank you for joining this channel. I appreciate you a lot. I think most of our JAMB candidates actually gave positive testimonies as to what they benefited from AZ Science TV, because this channel actually gave them an edge when they got to the examination hall. It was very easy for them. There was no issue at all when they got to the exam hall. So please do well to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification so that YouTube will always notify you whenever we are on live in this channel or whenever we churn in videos and shorts. All right, so watch our videos. You will see that you have a lot to gain. So that button is waiting for you to smash it. It's begging you. Please do that now. Thank you very much. So let's proceed. Here we have to find x here. Okay, remember we are using the expansion method. These are equations involving number bases. So these are number bases. You can see them: base 2, base 7, and base 10. The bases are not the same. We have to look for a way to unify the bases, make the bases to be the same. This is 2, this is 7, and this is 10. So we decided to make all of them 10, 10, 10. By expansion, we have made here 10. By expansion, we have made this one 10, okay, here. And by expansion, this one does not need to be expanded because it's already 10. Now, since they are the same, we can go ahead and simplify them in base 10. And that gives x to be 14. And that is the solution to the question. Thank you very much for watching. We are simply going to move to the next one without wasting much time. We are not going to waste any time at all. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. We are going straight to the next one. Yes, let's look at this one, which is quite easy, straightforward, and without any stress at all. So let's look at this particular one. Very easy. Okay, very, very easy. So we are given that if one P03, if one P03 0, 3 in base 4. In base 4 is equals to 115. Is equals to 115 in base 10. Now the question is that we should find P. Find P. This is the question. We have to find P. This is 1, this is 0, this is 3. Please take note. Neglect this 0 as I earlier said. Okay, the only unknown here is P. So don't worry yourself when you find something like this. Now let's look at the solution or the answer. So the solution is this. Let's call it solution. Okay. So we have 1, we have P, we have 0, and we have 3 to the base of 4, and all of them equal to base 10. So we are going to expand the way we did the previous one. This is 1 times 4. Remember, call it 1 times 4. Just plus, okay? This is P times 4. So just let it be P times 4. Then plus. This is 0 times 4. No need for this. Please, always neglect the zeros to make it faster, especially in the exam hall. If the zeros are 5, just abandon the 5 zeros and focus on the non-zero digits of the number base, okay, or of the numbers. So this is 0, forget it. Go to 3. We are immediately going to look at 3 times 4. Then this is equals to 115. Neglect the 10. There's no need for the 10. Okay? Because we know that it's already in base 10. Whenever there's nothing here, just know that the number is in base 10. So we proceed. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. So at this point, 4 will be carrying 0. Then at this point, this is 0, 1, 2. Okay, 4 will be carrying what? 2. 2. Then at this other point, 4 will be carrying 3. It is 0, 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to expand. Okay, we are going to expand as quickly as possible. So let's use the available means here, which is our calculator. We are using our phone as calculator. So we use our calculator in the phone. So here we are going to write 4 times 4 times 4. Okay, that's 1 times. So 4 times 4 times 4 is 4 times 4 is 16 times 4. Okay, that is 64. That is 64 plus. This is P, which is the unknown, times 4 squared is 16. Okay, then this is going to be 3 times 1. I'm sure you know why it is 1, right? It is simply 1 because 4 is raised to the power of 0. So whatever we raise to the power of 0 is 1. And this to 115. That's what we have right here. So 1 times 64 is 64 plus 16p, 16p, then plus 3 plus 3 equals 115. Now we are going to add up these two because they are alike, right? So 64 plus 3 is 67. So that gives 67 plus 16p is equals to 115. 115. So take 67 to the right hand side. That leaves us with 16p. So we are now left with 16p. 16p is equals to 115. 115 minus this number here, 67 minus 67. So we can do the subtraction. 115 minus 67. 115 minus 67. So we have 48. So it means that 16p, which is what we have here, equals 48. Once we have this, the next thing is for us to divide. Divide by 16 at the left-hand side, divide by 16 at the right-hand side. So what will be the value of p? It is quite obvious. We now know what the value of p will be, right? So it's obvious that p will be equals to 3. Okay? P is equals to 3. That is implication. So p here will be equals to 3. One way to test if you are correct, there's no point if you can substitute here and get 115. But in a quick way to know if we are correct or not, none of these digits should be equal to, none of them should be equal to or greater than 4. Okay, you can see this is 10, so none of this is up to 10. This is 4. No number here, no digit here should be up to 4. If you got any number that's up to 4 or greater than 4, it means that we are not correct. Then we can check the errors and see how we can amend our mistakes or amend our answers. Okay, I hope this is very, very clear and correct, right? So any question, if you have any question, let me know. Put it there. I will answer the question as quickly as possible. All right? So I am waiting for your question. Do you have a question there? Let's see in the chat box. I will soon be there. I will check the chat box to be sure that we are okay. So let me check the chat box. Let me check. I've not checked for a long time. So any question? Nobody is talking to me. Come on. Please, let's talk to each other, okay? Let's communicate with each other. So I'm going straight to the next question. Please permit me to rub the board. I have another question here that we have to solve as quickly as possible. Yes, we are going to solve a question now. Very interesting one. I hope we are following, especially my students that are preparing for examinations. Post-UTME students, next year's JAMB students, yes, and GCE students. Now we are to find the value of M. Okay, find the value of M. This is another question, please. Permit me to write it. Find the value of M if yes, we have to find the value of M if 13M, if 13 to the base of M plus 24 to the base of M plus 24 to the base of M is equals to 41 to the base of M is equals to 41 to the base of M. I'm sure you can see this question, right? So how do you handle this type of question? Yes, who can tell us how we handle the question? This question is very easy because the base are the same, right? Yeah, that's what somebody is going to say. The base are the same. But we are going to expand all of them. Expand them to base 10. Okay, we know, you see that this is an unknown base. So let's quickly do that without wasting much time. This is going to give us, let's write the solution here. So we have 13M, right? That is 13 to the base of M plus 24. This is not 13M, it's 13 to the base of M. And this is equals to 41 to the base of M. Please take note. This is very important. So let's expand. This is 1 times M. Remember what I told us? 1 times M. then plus, this is 3 times m. Just write it. Forget about the power first, okay? Don't bother about the powers. Just expand like this and leave it first. But don't forget to come back. You must come back and complete it. This is 2, right? That is 2 times the base, which is m. Then plus, this is 4. That is 4 times m. We are not done yet. We are still going to handle the other one. This is 4. Okay, this is 41, right? Which is 4, not 41, please. It's 4 times m plus 1 times m. I'm sure we can see this. Okay, now we proceed. Look at this. Don't forget, this is 0 and 1. 0 on top of 3 here and 1 here. So which means m will be giving 0 here, and here m will be giving 1. At this point, which is this one, is 0 and 1 too. So m will be giving 0 here. While here, m will be giving 1. What about this point? Same applies to all of them, okay? M will be giving 0 here. Then m will be giving 1 right here. So we can go ahead and evaluate it. 1 times m raised to power 1, right? Okay, let's write 1 times m. This is 1 times m plus, this is 3 m raised to power 0. Anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. It doesn't matter whether it's a number that is raised to the power of 0, it will be 1. If it's a symbol like alpha raised to the power of 0 is 1. If it's a letter m, k, z raised to the power of 0 is 1. So this is going to be times 1. Take note, please. Then let's proceed. This is 2 times m. This is 2 times, this is m raised to the power 1. That's m. Then at this point, we have the same thing, 4 times 1. I've explained already. Then we have 4 times m plus 1 times 1. I'm sure we know why we have 1 here, and times m raised to the power 0, which is 1 here. So 1 times m is m. We are going to write m plus 3 times 1 is 3. So we write 3 here plus 2 times m is 2m. Please, 2m. Note that. Then 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is simply 4. Then to the right hand side, we have 4 times m. Please, this is m. Don't forget, it's not a symbol. 4 times m is 4m. Not this, so please, this, then plus. 1 times 1 is 1. This is what we have at the right hand side. Then this is the left hand side. We can go ahead and simplify them. Let's bring like terms together without wasting our time. This is m. Let m remain where m will be. Where will m be? Let's transfer all the m to one side and all the numbers to the other side, okay? So this is 4m. Bring all the m the other way and take all the numbers or constants to this other way. So this is 3. We are going to write 3 here. Plus this is 4. We'll write 4. This is plus 1. Bring it to the left hand side. Becomes minus 1. Then equals to, we are left with 4m at the right hand side. So leave it there. Then we have m here. Bring it. Remember, m means 1m. So when it's crossing, changes to minus 1m. Then plus 2m becomes minus 2m. If you check, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So nothing has been omitted or neglected. So 3 plus 7, 3 plus 4 is 7, okay? And 7 minus 1 is 6. So which means we have 6 here at the left-hand side. Then at the right-hand side, 4m minus m minus 2m will give us, remember we have 4m, this is minus minus, right? That's minus 3m. That's what it is. So that gives 6 equals m. Therefore, m is equals to 6. That's what it is here. So m is equals to 6 because 4m minus 3m is 1m or m. Okay, that's what it is. So I hope this is well understood. I'm trying as much as possible to break it down for proper understanding. Okay, I hope you are following. If you are not following, let me know in the chat box. Please talk to me. Okay, and if you have not subscribed and you are watching, you are coming to AZ Science TV for the first time and you have not subscribed, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Okay, the button is praying for you to hit it. Please do it to smash that button. It's very important because it keeps the channel running and running. Okay, thank you for joining AZ Science TV. So we are going to move straight away to another very crucial and very popular WAEC question on number basis. Yes, these questions are always very popular. You always find them in number basis. Yes, in questions. So let's look at them. For those of us that are writing post-UTME and so on, note these questions are very important. Yes, check the past questions. You will see them. They are always there. Always. So please, it may come in different forms, but the basis is that they are there. Yes. So let's look at it. Let's look at this other question. This is coming in 3 folds. In 3 folds. Add. This is simply addition. Look at this addition. Add 1101 1101 in base 2, then 10111 10111 in base 2, and 111 and 111 in base 2. We are adding these numbers together. Some students will be wasting their time. We don't waste time, whether it is plus, plus and minus, or plus, plus and plus. Anyone you find, just go ahead and solve it. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. This is what to do. Just go ahead and arrange it like this. Look at what I'm going to do. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1. So let me put 0 here and put 1 here. Okay, this is what we are going to do. Then for the second one, remember, this is the biggest one. We may even decide to start with the biggest one. If we choose to, we'll start with this one, which is the biggest. All right, so let's even not bother. Don't worry. Okay, since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can make it here. We can make it to be what? 0. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one was not included initially. What we have is this, but because we have 5 digits here, to balance the 4 digits and 3 digits, we include 0 here. Then the second one, we now start from here. Then this is 0. This is 1, 1, and 1. Remember, it's addition. Then the third one is from here, right? So this gives us what? 1, 1, 1. So we have 1, 1, and 1. You can see it. So that's what we have here. Then we are going to simply add together. There's no big deal. This is plus, so we are adding. Let the addition be here or somewhere close here. Then we can go ahead and noting the base. Please, the base is 2. Yes, that is in base 2. Just add up. 1 plus 1 is 2, and plus this one, that is 3. Okay, but we're not going to write 3 here. We're not writing 3. Instead of writing 3 here, we are simply going to write 3, which is the 3 we got here, divided by this 2. So we are going to divide by 2. That is under this point here, we divide by 2. If we divide by 2, 2 will go into 3 once. This is not what you are going to write. Please take note of this. Don't write this one. The number of times that 2 goes into 3. Don't write it. This is what you are going to carry to the second column, to the next column. This one, the number of times that 2 goes into 3. Carry it to the next column. Then the remainder, write it here. What will remain? Remainder is 1. So this remainder, write it here. Please take note. This is not this one that you are bringing here. It is this other one. They are not the same because the position differs. So please take note. Then this other one that is left here, come and put it at the second or at the next column. Then add it again. If you add it together, 1 plus 1 plus 1 will give us 3 again. So you are going to write 3 again here. Then divide it by this 2. If you divide by 2, what are we going to get? Still the same, right? We are going to have 1 remainder 1. Okay, 1 remainder 1. Then this 1, come and write it here. This is where you are going to write the 1, not the 3. Okay, then this other 1, transfer it to the next column. Where is the next column? This column, yes. This is the column. You see it now? Transfer it to this column. It becomes 1 plus 1, which is 2, plus 1, 3, another 1. That is 4. We are now going to write 4. 4. We are not writing the 4 inside here because 4 is not the answer. Divide by base 2. Divide by this base 2. So what are we going to get here? 2 into 4 is 2. We are not writing this 2 here. You see why I'm saying we are not writing this first number here. So this is 2. Don't come here and write 2, please. It is wrong. It's wrong. Please don't write 2 there. Okay, what we are going to write here is the remainder. Always write the remainder. Okay, just like modular arithmetic also. This is 2. Remainder what? 0. Remainder 0. So this 0 here, come and write it under this column. Under this column. Then the next one is this. This is what we are going to carry. Carry this 2. Bring it to this point here. Then add it. When you add 2 plus 1, that is 3. This is 0, which is meaningless, right? So it's 3. We are now going to write 3 again. Under this column, we write 3. Remember, you can write 0 and 0 here. And just like I told you, to balance up the number of digits, just write 0, 0, since there are only 3 digits here. So once you have added and you have gotten 3, divide by 2. Just like what we got here, that's what you are still going to get here. So your answer is definitely going to be 1 here. Look at it there, 1, 1. Where you get 3, 3, you will get 1. Yes, there is no argument about that, okay? Don't worry yourself about that. There's no worry at all. You are going to get 1. But what will remain is 1. So it means we wrote 1 and remain 1. So this remainder 1 is what is here. Then this other one, carry it. Carry this one. This is called carry. C for carry. Okay? Carry this one. Carry this one. Carry. Okay? Carry this one. Drop this one here. Okay. So if you carry this one, put it here. Add up 1 plus 1. That is 2. Good. Don't write the 2 here, please. No number here must be equal to this base. So we are going to write the 2 here under this column, please. If the column is not there, you can adjust it so you can have a column. Then divide by this 2. If you divide by this 2, we are going to have 1 remainder 0. So this 0 here, come and write it here. It is this 0 that you are going to write here. Then we are left with 1. If you put the 1 here, there's nothing to add it to, right? So that's why we are simply going to put it here. Or if you like, come and put it somewhere around here. But it will make sense because it will look like it is one of these digits. No, we don't want it to be like that. You just come and write it here. This is the simple way to solve this. I know a lot of students might be finding addition, subtraction, and even multiplication and division of bases. In our subsequent classes, we are going to deal with other ways to evaluate bases, both the addition and subtraction. We have done the addition now. You can see how simple it is. So just know how to carry, which to drop. Okay, this one is drop. Drop this, carry this. Drop this, carry this. Drop the remainders, carry the number of times it's the coefficient. Okay, yes, just carry the coefficient, drop the remainder. That is how to solve this. And the solution to this is that when you add these three binary numbers, you are going to get this in base 2. That is base 2. Please, this is in base 2. Let me write it in words. This is exactly what it is. I hope it is well taken and well understood. And I do hope you are getting value in this video. If you are watching this content and you are not a subscriber yet, what are we waiting for? Go ahead now. Come on. Okay, smash that button. Smash it. It's waiting for you to smash it. Okay, that is why we are here, to work together for the good of one another. Okay, just like we are here together to push forward. So this is exactly what this question is. We are simply going to move on to the next one. But before then, let me check the platform to see how engaging are we. Okay, is there anybody? Okay, nobody is commenting. Nobody is saying anything. Why are we so quiet? I hope we are okay. Are we fine? All right. I know it's weekend, so a lot of people are so relaxed and they want to have their weekend to themselves. Just like I'm taking your weekend. Please, I'm going to let this go so that we can take the next one. Now we have another question. This is on subtraction of number bases. Or let me quickly solve this one. Okay, let's look at this subtraction first, then we solve. So we have done addition. We are now going to look at subtraction. Let's look at the subtraction and see. Look at this subtraction. Subtract. Yes, we have to subtract. Look at this. Yes. Subtract 16418. Subtract 16418 in base 9. In base 9, yes. From 18630. From 18630. Still in base 9. Yes, both of them are in base 9. So we are going to subtract this from this. Remember, we have done addition. This is subtraction. So let's look at subtraction. So we are going to arrange it. Let's arrange. Which one is greater? This is 18. This is 18. This is 30. This is 1641. So, and they are the same digits, which means 18 is greater. We are now going to subtract 18630. Then this other one is what? Remember, always start from here, except they are of the same number of digits. So here we have 16441 and 8. Remember, it is in base 9, and we are subtracting, which means we have minus here, and the final answer will be here. Usually, this kind of question don't have much issues. Addition always increase numbers, but subtraction reduces them. So whenever you are subtracting, this is in base 9. The numbers, the final numbers are usually less than the base. So those divide by this, drop this, carry this, they are usually not there. So let's proceed. This is 0. Whenever you find 0, remember, the base is 9. We are going to borrow from 1 here. We borrow 1 from 3 because it is impossible to subtract 8 from 0. So borrow 1 from here. That 1 becomes 9 because we are dealing with base 9. So this becomes 9. Okay? No longer this one. We are no longer going to use this. We use 9. We are now using 9 in place of 0. So 9 minus 8 is simply 1. You see how simple it is, right? What are we left with here? This is already gone. We are now left with 2. So put the 2 there, okay, and circle it. This is 2, the ones we are going to deal with. We are no longer dealing with 3, we are dealing with 2. 3 and 0 are gone. It's now 2 and 9. Okay, 2 minus 1 is simply 1. This is how simple it is, okay? We have not removed anything from 6. So 6 minus 4 is simply 2. Remember, we are not dividing by 9, carry 9, drop 9, carry this, drop this, simply because none of these numbers are up to 9. If any of them was to be up to 9, we would have divided by 9 and write the remainder, drop the remainder, carry the coefficient. Okay? Now, this is 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6 is also 2. Then 1 minus 1 is nothing. So you may decide to leave it there. Okay? Or you put 0. Usually we don't write it. But if you want us to write it for better understanding, we write it. So the final answer is 2211 in base 9. Please, never pronounce this one as 2000, 2211. No, because this is not base 10. Okay, instead of saying 2000, you can say, because the multiples here, the base here is 9. So it must be pronounced with respect to 9, not with respect to tens, units, thousands. Those units are, those ones are for base 10. Please take notes. This is how to handle this kind of question. Now we are going to go back to equation. Let's solve one more equation. Okay, then I'm going to task us. Let's solve together as we handle that equation. So I do hope this is well understood. This is quite easier. So subtraction is quite easier compared to the other ones, okay? Because subtraction, we decrease the numbers. The number was formerly 18630. That's, sorry, I'm sorry for calling it 18. It's not 18, please. 18630. But now it is 02211. So there's a decrease. That's why it's very easy. Now let's proceed to the other one, the next one. Okay, here we are given that if 55 to the base of x plus 52 plus 52 to the base of x is equals to, if this is equals to 77 to the base of 10. Now the question demands that we find x. Find x. That is, find the value of x. So who can help us with this? I'm sure someone has the solution to this question. So let's proceed and see. Yes, before we get to the end of this question, I want you to drop the answer if you know the answer, okay? I'm sure someone watching me right now have the solution. So I'm waiting for your answer. Once I finish writing solution, I'll come and take the solution from you because I know you have the solution. All right? Yes. So we are simply going to expand. I'm using the expansion method because that's the direct method for this. We can't be using the repeated multiplication method. That is not very good for this kind of question. Okay, so remember what we have here. We have 5x. So we have 55 to the base of x. Please, this is not 55x. This is 55 to the base. Sorry, to the base of x. Then this is 52 to the base of x, as in to the base of x, equals to 77 to the base of 10. You can see it. So let's expand. This is 5 times x. Remember, that's how we are going to write it. 5 times x, then plus. This is 5 times x again. We are going to repeat the same thing here. Write the same thing, 5 times x here. Then this is what? Don't worry about the powers, okay? Don't worry about the exponents. Let's just proceed and expand everything. Then we can come back and fix the exponents. But if you know you are going to forget, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, but it's easier to just move this way. Now this is 5 times this x again, then plus. We have 2 times x. 2 times x. We are now going to equate it to 77. And when doing that, neglect the 10. Because 77 is the same thing as 77 base 10. There's no need to bring in the 10 again. So 5 times x is 5x. Then plus 5 times x again is another 5x. Okay, that's another 5x. Then plus. Okay, yes, plus. We are still moving, please take note. 5 times x, this is another 5x. 5x, right? Okay, so I'm sure we are already, that's what I said initially, that we might forget it. But I would have used that method. Remember this point here. This is 0. This is 1. This is 0, and this is 1. Okay? Yes. This is 0. So x will have 0 here. Then x will have 0 here. And x will have 1 and 1 here. Please take note. So let's pinch 0 on x here. Then we'll pinch 1 on x here. That is the exponent. These are the exponent of x. We're multiplying 5 and 5. Do same to this place, this point here. Pinch 0 here as the exponent. Then pinch 0 here as the exponent. So we can now go ahead, right? This gives us 5 times x plus. Here it's no longer 5 times x. That's to tell you that 0 is very powerful. So don't joke with 0. So 0 can reduce anything, right? So this gives 5 times 1. 5 times 1. Then plus. This is 5 times x. Look at it here, from here. They are the same. So this is 5x. Then plus. This other one is the same with this. You can see it. Okay? So this will now be 2 times 1. Whenever it is raised to the power of 0, just have it like this. And this gives us 77. This gives 77. So 5 times x is 5x. Is 5x. Then plus 5 times 1 is 5. Okay? Then 5 times x is still 5x. 5x. Then plus 2 times 1. Okay, 2 times this one here is simply 2. Then we can simply equate everything to 77. So just collect the terms that are alike. Bring similar terms together. Transfer the other terms that way. So here we have the terms in x. 5x and 5x. So bring it together. That is 5x and 5x here added together equals to, this is 77. So have it at the right hand side. Transfer these ones to the right hand side. That is minus 5. And this is plus 2 becomes minus 2 when it crosses to the right hand side. So first, before you continue, always double check. Okay? Just like before you transfer money from one bank to another, you double check. So let's double check. If you count, you see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So count the number here. Okay, the number of terms, both the constant and so on. If it's up to the one we have here, then you are correct. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are okay. Then we can proceed. 5x plus 5x is simply 10x. And this is equals to, so we can proceed. Remember, this is 77. 77 minus 5 is 72. And 72 minus 2 is 70. That gives here to be 70. Now that we have gotten this, we are looking for the value of x. Find x. That gives division. We divide by 10 on of the sides. If we divide by 10 on each of these sides, it means that this will go, leaving us with x to be equals to 70 divided by 10 is 7. So this is quite straightforward, easy peasy, very simple, right? Like a piece of cake. So that is how to solve this kind of questions. I do hope we are getting values for this live stream. Yes, that's why we are joining. Please not subscribe. Why not? Some of us have not subscribed, but I can see a lot of viewers with few subscriptions. You have registered for GC. If you haven't, go ahead. The pin ready to register. Don't waste time. Okay, time is running. There are two GCs now. We have the WAEC GC and NECO. Right now, it is the WAEC GC that's in progress. So do well to register before it's too late. Although even on the day of the exam, we have what's called the walk-in candidate. Some of us are not aware of walk-in candidate. The day of GC exam, you can write the exam that day. You can enroll the exam that particular day. I don't know if you understand. That's what GC is saying. And WAEC, that's what WAEC is saying. WAEC is saying on the day of exam, come and register and write it that day. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So please try to understand it. That those kind of candidates, walk-in candidates. Yes, but it's more expensive. You can pay the. You get it. So but it's easier to just enroll since the enrollment is on, so that you don't have one challenge or the other. So this is how we are going to. This is how far we can go today, right now. So do well to watch it. If you don't understand it, we are going to upload this video online. Okay, so that if you didn't get it now, you can go over it when it has been uploaded again after this live stream. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next lessons and live streams. For now, I wish you goodbye and I wish you excellence in all your examinations. Thank you very much. Tell others to watch this when it has been uploaded. For now, goodbye and enjoy your weekend.